opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another run for Williams. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Cut by Sutton. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Nix from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Puts his body on the line, and he got it!
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception, and some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Give to Williams from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The timeout now, staff out to attend to an injured player, and that's Javonte Williams shaken up. And we know he's dealt with a big injury before. Hopefully nothing serious this time. It's Nix out of the pistol. This one falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered beat on that play. There just simply was... for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Nix. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 31. That's taken in by Tucker. Jukes one defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action on 1st down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. It's White on the give. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Moore's got it. Has room into the secondary. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back to throw now. It's Ritter. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
White will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Ritter to throw. Escapes the pocket. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Shotgun now on third down. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Mims with the grab. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to the well again. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for this. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He puts some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Denver touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Returns looking good so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Taken in by Dobbs. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 4. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him. Hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Now Ritter. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Running on 2nd with White. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Third down run. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
White has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Trying again with White. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. That's caught, here's Zamir White. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders working here. Ritter looking to throw. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Second and 10 now. He's got it at the 5. He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay. I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that. That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
3rd and long for Nix. He puts some power on a deep one left. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss and now gets this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Raider football. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Ritter setting up to throw. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. Juke the defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They send a man in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. He's got it near the 10. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Nix with it on 1st. He's going to push one deep down there. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Raiders make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Ritter. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back. And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 1-score game before halftime. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. What's there to tack on the extra point? And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Back to throw it. He's trying to push the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And look at this return. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's out of bounds. The 30. So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout too. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Has it at the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Yeah, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it second and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like...
And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. At the 25. They're out and set, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. White will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Again, this is White. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
From the gun on third down. Reel that in as close as you can get, but just an exciting. Completion.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Nicks off the play action. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Give now to the running back. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On third down, here's Nix. Cut by Sutton. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play. He's going to illuminate.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Diamador Lenore.
4 picks, One game, yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now Ritter. He'll get this to Tucker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First and 10. It's a give to White. Broke through the tackle. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing here, Ritter. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for Raiders first. The give now to White. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Ritter looking to throw. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and long for him here. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
8 yards on the line.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
They motion Tucker over left. Another try following the sack. This throw is cut. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
3rd down from the gun. The back grabs it. Touchdown! Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And they pick him off again! Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Raiders have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense. They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
From the 48. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They've got a man in motion. They'll throw on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go. Second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Second and 13. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that grows the lead to 27.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Another carry for him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Broncos trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. Nix from the gun. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. And they pick him off again. That's Deommodore Lenoir. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Coming left is White. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They run the counter with White. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.